Hi, so welcome to this another episode of CAT Question of the Day initiative by iQuanta. I am Kamal Lohiya, and this time I have brought a question from the topic of algebra, and it is cubic equation. And the name of the question I have given here is cute cubic. So it is a small question, very small equation, a cute cubic equation we are having, and that's it. So right now it is your time. प्लीज सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन इफ यू हैव नॉट सॉल्व इट अर्लियर, और अगर पहले सॉल्व कर लिया है तो फिर से एक बार ट्राई करके देखो, राइट? और अगर कर ही लिया था तो अच्छी बात है, और अगर नहीं कर पाए थे तो फिर से ट्राई कीजिए. दिस इज योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. Okay, fine. So I hope you have tried it, and I'm sure many of you must have solved it also. But I'm sure that some of you might be puzzled. अरे भाई इसमें कुछ दिया तो है ही नहीं. There is nothing given. A cubic equation. This is variable here, right? So x cube minus 4x square minus 11x plus k. K तो मालूम ही नहीं है, and that is the question. What is the value of k? अगर k बता देते तो फिर इक्वेशन की हम कुछ रूट्स वगैरह निकालने का ट्राई कर सकते थे, राइट? बट दिस k is unknown. This is to be figured out. That is the question actually. What is the value of k? Now what is given here? So this equation, this cubic equation has roots CAT. अरे बाबा सबसे डरावना नाम लिख दिया यहाँ पे, right? So this is a thing which most people are feared of here at this time, at this point of time, right? Cat. So CAT are the three roots of this equation. And one condition is given now, that is very nice thing, that if c is equal to a plus t, so the three roots are there, so out of that one root is sum of the other two roots. Okay, so then what is the value of k? That is the question. Okay, so let's see how we can proceed to solve this question. That's as I already mentioned, it is a cute cubic, not cube cubic, cute cubic. And it is simple question. It is not difficult question. It is simple question. It is just using the properties of the roots of an equation. ठीक है, तो अब ये जो इक्वेशन है इसके रूट्स का मतलब क्या होता है? रूट्स का मतलब सीधा सीधा होता है, इफ यू पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ रूट हियर, सो दिस इक्वेशन मस्ट बिकम इक्वल टू जीरो, या बेसिकली दिस एक्सप्रेशन, दिस अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन मस्ट इक्वल टू जीरो. दैट मींस दिस इक्वेशन शुड बी सेटिस्फाइड, राइट? Not any value of x you put here will be satisfied. ऐसा तो नहीं होगा ना, आप x की वैल्यू कुछ भी पुट कर दो satisfy हो जाएगा. No. Satisfy कब होगा? At those values of x which are roots of this equation or solutions of this equation or zeros of the polynomial. So these are the different terms which we use. खैर तो basically वो तो हम तब पुट करते ना जब मुझे k की वैल्यू मालूम हो. So this property we know. Let me write. So in this case, let me call this polynomial as px. So this px is equal to x cube minus 4x square minus 11x plus k, right? This is a polynomial px, and CAT are the root. It means that PC, if I put the value of x as c, so this is going to be 0 because c is a root, and also a is a root. So if I put the value of x to be a, this is also going to be 0. And p of t is also equal to 0. That is the meaning of the roots. ठीक है? Now, beside that, we also have relations between the roots and the coefficients of this polynomial. Now, what are those relations? There are various relations. So let me write all of them. So we have the relations like that. That sum of all the roots, that means in this case c plus a plus t, that is negative times coefficient of x square, right? So negative times coefficient of x square, which is minus 4 in this case, divided by coefficient of x cube, which is 1 simply in this case, that is 4. So basically in this question we are having this relation that c plus a plus t equals to 4. Did you know this? I'm sure many of you already knew this, but हो सकता है कुछ लोगों को ना भी मालूम हो, और कईयों को मालूम तो होता है, but अच्छा यहाँ पर ये यूज करना था. Sometimes that becomes a problem, right? So you should immediately recall everything whatever you know about a topic, right? The moment you see a question based on cubic equations, तो उस equations के बारे में, cubic equation के बारे में जो जानते हो, you should immediately recall and see what can help here, what can help here, what can help here. Try all those things, right? And you would be able to deduce something from each of them, and something may lead to the answer. Okay, so in this case, I think that relation is sufficient. That will help us because we were given that c equals to a plus t. So basically in place of a plus t here, I can plug in this value, isn't it? So a plus t की जगह पे I can replace this a plus t by c, right? So what will happen? So this c plus c, that is 2c basically, this is given equal to 4, right? Which means C comes out to be 4 by 2, that is 2. So if I put the value of C here, so that this expression is going to become equal to 0, isn't it? That was the meaning of the roots that we have already discussed about. Okay, let's put that, see what happens. So if I put it here, so this PC, it is going to be equal to 0. So what is going to be the value of PC? PC matlab C ki value 2 hai. So let me directly write this P2 basically. So if I put the value of 2, it is going to become 2 cube minus 4 times 2 square minus 11 times 2 and plus k, and this value is going to be equal to 0. That is the meaning of the root. ठीक है ना? Now we just need to simplify this expression and we will get the value of k. That's what we wanted. Let's write. So this is 2 cube is 8. I'm writing it here. 8 minus 2 square is 4. 4 into 4 is 16 with negative sign. So negative 16. And this is 11 times 2, that is 22 with negative sign. So negative 22 and plus k. So that is equal to 0. That's simple thing. Let's keep k here and all other things can go on right hand side. So k equals to 8 would become negative and 16 and 22, that makes it total how much? 38, right? So this 38, that would become positive on right hand side and 8 would become negative. Now 38 minus 8 is simply 30. I hope there is no error in calculations. 38 and 30, fine. So the required value of k. So question was about the value of k only. So we have got this answer. So value of k is nothing but 30. Fine. So I hope you have understood it. Now, question for you, an extension question for all of you is that, can you tell me how did I write this? By the way, some of you say, sir, ये तो formula होता है, sir, ये तो property होती है, sir, ये तो theorem होती है ना. These are known as Vieta's theorem. By the way, there's a name also. These are known as Vieta's theorem. But question to you is, ऐसा क्यों होता है? Why it is so? Why is it so? अगर मुझे नहीं पता है तो कैसे पता चलेगा? There are many people. एक तो बात ये है कि मैंने बता दिया, right? You can understand that. But कैसे होता है? What is the reason for that? That is your question. Can you prove it? Can you prove it? That is the extension question for all of you. So please try, solve it and write in the comments below. Fine. Thank you very much.